up guys, it's NashCrafter and welcome to my channel for another episode on the Decidedly Vanilla server. So this is episode 2, we are back, and before we get started, I'm gonna try to keep the intro short because we actually do have a lot to get into in today's episode. We have so much to do, so much to cover, so I do want to make this short. But before we get started, I cannot express this enough. Thank you guys so much. Your support on the first episode was absolutely wild. Like, you guys just showed so much love, so much support towards this new series, as well as just that video and my channel. We recently just hit 3,000 subscribers, which is just mind-blowing to me, so thank you for that. So I can tell that you guys are so excited for this series, just as excited as I am. But besides that, we're gonna flip around and get started. So as you guys can see, I did move my base. So we were right over there by that little lonely birch tree over there. That's where we started, and I kind of decided that I liked this kind of hilly birch area. Now I think I am going to take a lot of the birch off because I want to do custom trees. That's something that I really want to practice. So all of this is probably going to change. I've just got some starter farms over here as well. I've gotten most of the items, you know, the wheat, the beetroot, the everything. I do have beetroot. I just haven't planted it yet. I do need to plant some melons as well, and I think I have melon seeds, but I'm not entirely sure. I think I do though. And you guys can see I have tons of chests here, which these are actually filling up pretty full. And you guys can see I have some specialty items up in here. I have music discs, which means I found a few dungeons. We are actually going to get to that here very soon. I also have some saddles, which is great. I've also got diamond tools. I'll explain that here in just a second. But I've been just working really hard. Like I said in the last episode, I did start a couple weeks after everyone else. So I wanted to like do some off-camera kind of catching up, I guess you could say, so that I'm where everybody else is because I was very far behind. So you guys can see I have tons of diamonds here. We're actually going to use these here in just a second. But I actually got my first diamonds, so I took a mini tour around the server and I was given 20 diamonds. How insane is that? I was gifted 20 diamonds. I went down, I actually found a mine shaft. I'll show you guys that mine shaft here very soon. That's actually where we're gonna head next. So I went down and I found myself some other diamonds because I used those first 20 diamonds that I had to make tools and armor and things like that. I did die and I lost a little bit of my my armor, which kind of sucks, but I made some boots. And I actually could make more armor, but I don't want to use these. I actually want to visit a shop. So we're going to head over here to Paige's place, and she opened up a shop, and I just want to, you know, like, be a part of the community and use the shops because I would love to open a shop of my own. We just got to figure out what we want to open. So we've got 2 iron per item. I think I have a lot of these items, so we're not going to take any of that. But in here we've got 1 diamond per item, and I saw something in here that kind of sparks my attention. I really would like this iron horse armor because I do want to find myself a horse. Now I do have saddles back at the base, so we're not going to take the saddle, and we're good on enchanting for right now, so I'm not going to take those. And yeah, there's nothing in there. So we are back at the little shoreline here for our base, and I'm actually going to head this way because I found a lot of good stuff over in this direction, and I really want to show you guys. Now I don't know if I remember where every spawner is that I found. I think I found like 4 or 5 spawners. Guys, get this. I found so many spawners in like kind of in a small area, not like in the same area, but it's like in a close area. But I guess I should show you this first, actually, since we're like right here. So this is my chicken thing. This was actually full not too long ago, and then I got 33 chickens, and I decided to kill them off because there were so many in here. They were just jumping around. But basically what this does is, this is in my vanilla playthrough too. But what this does is, it is basically they lay eggs, so their water falls through here and it goes into the hopper, and I collect eggs. And as you guys can see, I have loads of eggs. I am pretty much stacked. I actually have a chest over there, like one of the mini chests, that is full of eggs. So I have so many eggs. I think we're gonna make some cakes, and I want to deliver a cake to everybody on the server. So then right over here, not too far from our little chicken farm there, if we head down here, we find, I actually started a strip mine type of thing, sorta. So this area is super confusing. I'm definitely going to have to make like some pathways. I've put some signs up and things like this to try to help myself to remember where everything is. Like I said, I don't even know if we'll be able to find every spawner that I found, because I seriously found I think I found 4 or 5 spawners. But we're going to try to get to all the main ones today. And these guys are brutal, geez. Okay, we're at least going to see 4 today. And I think that's how many I found. I could be wrong about that though. But we're going to go this way. So you can either go right or left. And we just want to go to the end of this. And then I put signs, because I get lost in these things like crazy. So I have a spider and a zombie spawner that way. And then I think the skeleton spawner is this way. And I really wanted to find a skeleton spawner. Now there is a skeleton XP farm on the server, and I will show you guys that here really soon, towards the middle of this episode. But here is the skeleton spawner, and I did loot everything out. So this is like where I got all of that loot from, and like found a lot of my diamonds was in this mine shaft. So then we just want to head back the other direction, and we kind of go up the staircase. We've got a zombie in here. Get out of here, bro. Okay. So we want to go up here, and I think, yeah, so the zombie spawner is this way, and this guy is right here, so kind of right in the center here. And then if we head back and go the other direction, we drop down into this like open room looking thing. So once we get to this big room, what we want to do is we want to go downward, I think. So we want to go this way, and yeah, we've got the spider spawner here, so we've got this one. And then if we go over here, I thought there was actually another spawner up this way, but it's not there anymore. And I don't know why. It's kind of weird. Actually, it's like right over there. So let me go. I kind of want to investigate. So I could have sworn there was like a spawner right here, and there was a bunch of cobwebs, but it's not there. So I don't know. I don't know what happened to that one, but we at least have this one, and it is a poisonous spider spawner, which is kind of crazy. I've actually never taken down one of those, and it was really hard. So I did find 3. Like I said, I thought there was 4, and I know there's like a bunch more down here, because I think I found 2 zombie spawners, but they were really far away from each other. So I'm not even going to try to like do a dual spawner or anything like that. But with that being said, there actually is a triple zombie spawner. Whoa! But with that being said, there actually is a triple zombie spawner here on the server. So we are going to go take a look at that here right now. I actually wanted to show you guys a couple places, because we didn't go to the nether in the last episode, and actually some of the other members have been working on the nether, and there's a lot of other destinations that we missed. So that's where we're going to head next. So we are heading over to the bone bridge right now, and if we just go right across, we will find ourselves the skeleton spawner. So like I mentioned, there already is a skeleton spawner here on the server, which is really nice, but I really personally like to use the redstone when it comes to like messing with spawners. I think it's a really good way to learn redstone, and you guys know I'm not the best at all with redstone, so I do try to teach myself here and there. And so I think I'd like to make my own spawner, just to have one like close to the base, but this one is really great. So if we head to the portal, head through the portal, not to the portal, we can pop down here. And this is the skeleton spawner. So I believe they drop down here, and all of the items get dropped there. And then if we come up here, there is a little AFK platform. And I believe it's a drop spawner. I haven't really messed with it too much, honestly, so I'm not 100% sure. But I think it just runs like a regular drop spawner. But yeah, this is like just the spawner. It's pretty cool. Alright guys, so we have come through the nether. So that portal that was by the skelly spawner, I actually just popped through it, and this is what our little like nether hub looks like. It looks really fresh. I love the design. I think it's great. So basically that goes to Sea Haven, which Sea Haven is the name of kind of our town area. Then this way goes to a mesa, blazes, fortress, and a sand quarry. And this goes up to the Bone Bridge. Alright guys, so we're coming up along the portal, so we're going to pop through here. So we just popped through the portal that leads to the triple zombie spawner, and I just want to show you guys this because it's pretty incredible. Pixel Riffs actually built this, and it's a shipwreck, which is crazy awesome. So he actually has a video on his channel of the time-lapse build of this, and it's really, really cool. I think you guys should check it out. Just head over to Pixel Riff's channel. It's linked in my description. You'll find all of the members linked in my description for every video, so you can find him down there. And yeah, this is looking fantastic, but I do want to come back here and just show you guys the triple spawner because I think it's pretty cool. So we're just going to come down like this. I'll show you guys really, really quick. You just turn on the lights. It's a really cool design. I actually am not sure who built this. I wish I could say because it really, really is awesome. But you kind of stand here and the zombies will drop down and then you can hit them and you can get their XP. So we get a lot of XP this way. And that is actually how I enchanted all of my tools. So pretty cool stuff. It's really nice. It gets you up to the level 30 really quickly. But that is pretty much it for the updates of this video. So we're going to head back to the main base and we are actually going to start our starter house. So I'm really excited. We are starting our home. So we are going to head back through the shipwreck. This is so awesome. I love stuff like this where you kind of have to like maneuver and parkour through it. But we're going to head back through. So like I was saying, we're just going to head back to the base and get some things done. I need to collect a few more items in order to make our starter house, but it should be fine. It shouldn't take too long. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to time lapse it for you guys because to be honest with you, I don't really have a direction. I don't know the exact build. Normally I plan things out like block for block, but for this I don't have. I'm just going off the top of my head. So yeah, I got some figuring out to do and I think a time lapse would be the best way to do it. Alright guys, so I wanted to pop back in really quick. I actually wasn't expecting this, but I just went through the spawn portal. So this is actually our actual spawn. This is where the world kind of started. And then the town is just kind of where we're living. The Sea Haven is where we kind of went to, but there is an iron farm. Now I'm not sure if it's done. Yeah, pretty sure it's not done or anything, but it's still cool. It's still cool to see. So I wanted to show you guys that really quick, but I'm actually out here gathering some resources. Oh my goodness, there's a giant tree farm over there, which is cool. So I need to get myself some sand and some dirt. So that is why I'm here, and the next time you see me will be in a time lapse. What's up, guys? So I am back and I wanted to give you a progress update on this build. So we just had a little bit of a time lapse and you guys saw me building this, and you might have noticed that during the time lapse I kept coming back to this little perch, because when you're building in survival I feel like it's actually super challenging, especially when you're building something you're trying to make it look natural. Like, I'm trying to terraform a natural little hill here in the water, and I'm finding it really hard, and I'm also running out of blocks. So I do need to get myself some blocks. That's kind of why I wanted to take a little break here and take a look, show you guys what I've done, because I also do need to collect resources. So this is kind of what I have so far. As you can see, I had to switch it up and start using cobblestone because I don't have the blocks that I need, so I do need to go get those. Yeah, it's coming along. So basically what we're gonna do here is we're gonna have just this little hill holding up our house, and some of the parts of the house are actually gonna extend over the water and have kind of these like rail things hanging down. It should look pretty cool. I'm really excited about it, but I want this to be done first because the house is easy. The house can just be built on top of it, but I gotta get this down first, because if I don't, then it's just not gonna look natural. The house isn't gonna fit. I mean, I could have tried to build the house and then build the structure around it, but I wanted to start here because I didn't know how big I wanted this little hill to actually be. So this is kind of cool. I'm actually super happy with how this is turning out. Hopefully it doesn't look like a sore thumb just like hanging out here, but I really do think it's going to be cool, and it's going to have this like path through the water, and then over here is where we're going to have like our farms and our big mine and everything like that, and we also have our spawners in the back there. So it's all gonna look cohesive, it's all gonna make sense, and hopefully you guys like it. But I'm gonna get to work. I need to go collect resources. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna get this done, and then we'll probably do the rest as a progress update. And then I think in the next episode we'll actually build the house. So today we're just gonna be building this kind of man-made terraformed hill thing, and I'm loving this project. I actually think it's really cool. I think it's turning out awesome, but I can't wait for you guys to see it once it's finally done. So that's what we're going to be getting into. So I have been working on this for quite some time now, and I'm really liking it. I think it's turning out good. It's taken me a while, so I'm going to show you guys here in just a second. We'll do like kind of a reveal. So this is what it looks like so far. Now, I've never made a natural type kind of hill type thing, but I think I did a pretty decent job. I just wanted to use a lot of grass so that it blended in with everything else around us. Like, all of this is pretty much grass, but I think when you add bits of stone, it really kind of completes it and makes it look good. I also wanted to add some little trim around the edges with some extra stone, like it kind of broke off or is a rock in the water. I think that looks really good. I like those touches. I might go around, I'm definitely going to go around and add some more touches. I need to add grass. I think adding some half slabs would look really good too. And then the house is just going to kind of go right on top. So hopefully everything works out and everything looks good. I still have a giant hole in the center. So by the next episode, I should have this fully completed to where I like it. And then basically we can just plop the house right on top. And that's kind of what I think is gonna happen. That's what we're gonna do. But yeah, as for right now, I really like it. I got a little bit of work to do, but so far so good. But that is gonna have to be it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers. Crazy number. Oh my gosh, 3,000. That's awesome. But with that being said, I hope you all have a very beautiful, wonderful day. I will catch you in the next episode, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.